This is WPTV, William Patterson Television.
Welcome back to the desk. I'm your host, Tyler Cooper. We have entered the month of April, and sports are must-watch TV right now. Today we got Matt Goldman with March Madness, Bijan Pulley with the NBA, and Brian Montiel with WP Baseball and Softball. Goldie, lead us off with March Madness.
My favorite time of the year, we're in the Final Four. Gator comeback win. We're going to start off with that. Florida advances to the Final Four despite being down 9 with under 3 minutes to go. We have a highlight call and tell you what was the deciding factor in that one. Portal combat. The transfer portal is going nuts right now. Over 1,000 players have entered. We pick out which player will have the biggest impact in 2026 with their new team. The unsung hero, we know Cooper Flagg, Walter Clayton, and Janai Broom have been the stars of this year's tournament. So far, we pick an unsung hero, a player who's not getting as recognized, and tell you how their impact has been thus far. And finally, Quest to the Natty, the fellas and I pick our winner for the 2025 National Championship.
Yeah, I can't wait for that block. The Final Four is upon us. Bijan, talk to me about the NBA.
There's a lot going on, playoffs approaching, but with that being said, the Bucks have been struggling recently now in the past 6 games, having a 2-4 record. We will try to figure out why this is happening. In a shocking turn of events, this past Friday, the Memphis Grizzlies fired head coach Taylor Jenkins with only 5 games before the playoffs. We will discuss which Western Conference team will sneak into the last playing spot, and lastly, the Western Conference not only wild at the bottom, but also at the top, with the 2nd to the 4th seeds only being separated by a couple of games. So we will discuss which team can secure the 2nd seed.
Yeah, the playoffs are approaching, and there's a lot happening in the NBA. Bly, talk to me about the WP baseball and softball team.
Well, starting off with baseball, complete 180, the men's baseball team are 15-7, made a complete 180 from last year. We talk about what has changed. Halfway point, a lot of the Pioneer baseball players have stepped up, and we talked about who has been the best and the MVP so far. Finding rhythm, the softball team was 1-5 to start the season. Now they sit 9-9. We talk about how they improved this season and stepping up. A lot of the softball players have taken a step up, and me and the crew talk about who has stepped up the most.
Can't wait for that one, Bly. We're going to step on the hardwood first to talk March Madness with the Final Four set in San Antonio, Texas, coming up next on WPTV.